3 months after a thaw in the frosty ties between India and China, the two countries decided to resume direct commercial flights, suspended for 5 years. Following a visit by India's Foreign Secretary to Beijing, India's Foreign Ministry said they also will facilitate exchanges between media and think tanks.
We are on our way to stabilizing the relationship.
Flights suspended during the COVID-19 pandemic were not restarted after ties nosedived following a 2020 border clash. India also had restricted visas for Chinese nationals, including journalists. Now the two countries are taking public steps to repair frayed ties.
Both sides are decided that they really want to come back and rebuild the relationship, resolve their irritants.
Analysts say they expect the Indian and Chinese relationship to gain momentum in 2025, propelled at least partly by the economic uncertainties posed by the threat of potential tariffs by US President Donald Trump against Asia's two biggest economies.
For both China and India, there are enough incentives to work together to engage each other against what perhaps Mr. Trump might be bringing to the table. Also against slowing down of global economic landscape. So I think if they can stabilize their relationship, build economic ties, then that is in the short term help both these economies to continue their upward trajectory in the global economic order.
The Chinese foreign minister has called on India to prioritize mutual support over suspicion. For the time being, the Asian giants will focus on finding economic convergences.
It's not going to be that they will not have challenges. What is important is, are they willing to showcase commitment to deal with those with minimal costs and build partnerships in as many sectors as possible? I think that kind of mood is increasingly becoming visible.
Despite steps to improve ties, however, their disputed frontier continues to be heavily militarized. India's army chief has called the border stable but sensitive. It remains to be seen whether troop levels will be reduced in the coming months.
When it comes to the summer strategy, we'll take a review based on that time, how many negotiations, conferences, and meetings have taken place.
No breakthrough has been reported on the border dispute in the 2 rounds of diplomatic talks held since last month.
I do think that border issue is at the heart of this relationship as of now. And while other aspects will be built up, other aspects will be restored, ultimately India would want that China to put in efforts in resolving the long-term border problem.
Even as the two countries move to normalize ties, the festering border dispute will prompt India to take a cautious approach. Anjana Pasricha, VOA News, New Delhi.